allergic to peanuts.
A peanut allergy?
Peanut, tree, and sesame. A peanut allergy.
To have an almond allergy, allergic to almonds.
Kind of stinks because you can't really go to do a lot of stuff.
I feel really bad because they really want me to show up and they didn't realize there was peanuts in whatever they're having.
Help keep us safe.
Today you're going to hear some of the best speakers in the country. Please listen to what they have to say.
We had a student who had an anaphylactic shock at our middle school and passed away on his way to a local hospital. So imagine sending your child to school and not knowing if he or she will return alive and well. Imagine worrying each day if your child will become infected and end up in the hospital. We had a problem with our sports, field trip, buses for field trips. One school district might use it during the school day. They might not have a policy. We try to do everything that we do, whether we have a child in the school who has an allergy or not. We follow the same procedure. In one of our buildings, we actually have 2 nurses, one stationed at one side of the building and one at on the other side of the building. We do train staff in use of EpiPens. Obviously, it's preferred for the nurse to do that, but we meet and communicate with both parents of students with allergies and parents with none. If anyone calls up any booster club, any organization, anyone in the community,
if we had these people in our schools and working with our children, we wouldn't have any need for people like me. And that's what I hope the future will bring for all our kids. They have regulations that provide us with detail. And then we have 2 big civil rights laws that are national. And the one that you hear about all the time is Section 504, and that's the one I'm going to talk about mostly today. What was going on with people in the disability movement was an emergence of people with severe disabilities taking control of their lives, going into universities. The state civil rights laws may be somewhat similar, but they may vary a little bit from state to state. These laws are meant to cover people with a disability. Okay. For special education eligibility, similar, you have to meet a disability category. That disability has to have the effect of limiting your ability to effectively progress in regular education, where they really ended up dictating, saying, you've got to have these protections. There's another case in which the school district said, this child's not disabled, despite good evidence from the child's allergist the child was. And OCR said, that's not enough. You know, make them available to talk with the school's doctor or allergist. Try and work these things out, because that's ultimately the better way, obviously, of resolving disputes involving students. So I think I've gone over my time. I'm going to end with that.
When I was 2, When we didn't know, my mom didn't know and my dad didn't know I was allergic to peanuts, my dad's friend gave me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then that's when they figured it out.
Oh, one time when I didn't know I had a peanut allergy, I took a bite of my brother's peanut butter sandwich, and that's how we found it out.
My eyes get all red and puffy, and I start breaking out on my face. And that never happened to me before.
Once when we were going to New Hampshire, I had an almond and trail mix, and I had to go to the hospital.
That if I eat a peanut, my throat would close up so I couldn't breathe.
You have to eat at the same table every single day. You can't really sit with your friends. You can only invite them over if they don't have any peanuts.
Not that sad because some of my friends were allergic to peanuts too, so they sat with me.
There's no peanuts allowed in my classroom. Good, because I can eat cake and stuff.
Our class is a peanut-free class. So
what's it like going to school having an allergy?
Very, very dumb. We are gonna go to an ice cream place, but it had all peanuts and everything, so we couldn't go.
It makes me feel bad because sometimes it's my favorite thing to eat.
Do you carry an EpiPen to school with you? How do you like doing that? What's that make you feel?
I just keep it in my pocket, or my teacher has one in the classroom.
well, not during school because my teacher has one and my nurse has one, so it's at school.
Because there's a lot of peanuts and stuff. There's a lot of peanuts in it.
I just say, like, if you're allergic to something, just read the label first before you read it.
Help keep us safe.